So I'm on my way to the DMV. It's Saturday morning because my driver's license expires today. Nothing like waiting to the last minute. I did have all intentions of going, but with Paisley surgery and whatnot, I just didn't make it there. So I'm on my way. So yeah, weigh-in this morning was awesome. I am so excited about, the plan and how it's working, and started thinking a little bit about 4th of July next week and how easy it is for so many of us, regardless of the plan that we're on, to slip and slide and, just indulge and kind of give into, it's a holiday and whatnot. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because historically that would have been a huge challenge for myself, and I'm sure it's going to still be a challenge, but I have to remain focused, and I'm not in any way, shape, or form willing to let myself take a few steps back after all the hard work that I've just put into all of this. So I'm hoping that you guys are on the same wavelength as I am, because I feel that it's so easy to let that happen, guys, when you're at a party or having a party, or if you're not invited to a party and you're just kind of going with the holiday. It's so easy to just say it's just one day, but most of us that have a long history of dieting know that just one day can spiral us into foregoing everything that we've worked so hard for. It's sort of like, and I've said this before and I've made this reference, and if I offend anybody, I apologize, it's not meant to, but like when you are a foodie and you have been on diets your whole life, it's so hard sometimes, because let's just say you're an alcoholic, right? And you decide to go to AA and get sober and all these other things. You don't need the alcohol to live, right? And we need food to live. So if you're a foodie, and it's something that only a foodie would understand, because it's so hard to just give up things. It's so hard to be around other people that aren't on a weight loss journey and watch them eat and hear them say, oh, you're not going to try this? Come on, it's a holiday. You got to try this. Things like that. That's, to me, sometimes what makes things so hard. It's like we can be so disciplined and focused all the time, and then when we get around a group of people or a holiday or both, or a work situation, or, wherever, it's that outside influence that really makes us go out of control. And that can be the same with a stressful situation. It could be the same with depression. It could be the same with boredom. You guys know, those are the classic times that foodies like to eat. And so I just wanted to talk about it, because even though I'm on all these journeys and things, I'm not immune to any of this. I want you to know that. There are situations for me that arise that make things difficult. What I'm learning, though, is through Optavia, and even through keto and any other plan, I'm really learning that my choices are mine. At the end of the day, nobody really cares if you declined a piece of, I don't know, bread, or nobody really cares. It's just like in the moment they want somebody to share in the food with them. It's weird. I don't know. And what I'm starting to really realize through speaking to my clients and speaking for myself, it's like everything is surrounded with food. Our culture is food, food, food. We get together, it's around food. We want to hang out with the kids, it's mommies and me and food. We want to get together at work, somebody's birthday, it's food. We want to share a celebration. Thanksgiving, oh my God, it's all food. Christmas, all food. Hanukkah, all food. Like every holiday. Is everything around food? Why does it have to be that way? And when you make suggestions to people like, hey, let's get together and go for a hike, because that's my favorite one, I get people looking at me like, a hike? Why don't we just go and hang out and have some dinner somewhere? And it's like, I don't want to do that, or why don't you guys come over and, come swimming and we'll, have a good day. And the first thing that comes out of their mouths is, what are we going to throw on the grill? And while obviously I'm going to make food while, you come over my house and go swimming, but it's like everything is around food. It's weird. How do we change that? How do we, as people on a journey, change that? So I've been thinking about that, especially with the holiday coming up. For an example, we're going to be going to my sister's house, and my sister doesn't have a weight issue. And I know that I asked her, if I could bring something. I would love to bring a bunch of things, what have you. She's like, oh, whatever. But I am going to do that, because I find that if I bring a dish or 2 or 3 or whatever, I can't fail my day. So my favorite thing to bring is a giant platter of shrimp and cocktail sauce. And I will be bringing probably a veggie tray, and I will be, on the veggie tray, I usually do like celery, carrots, radishes. There might be some vegetables that I can't eat. Like sometimes I like to throw in those sugar snap peas. I love them. Maybe some edamame. Then in the middle of it, I usually like to put some olives and pickles, which I can definitely have. So I have no reason to fail. I know that she's going to be grilling, so I have the option to bring something for myself. And it's uncomfortable. Sometimes you go to someone's house and you're like bringing stuff, but most of the time they're grateful because you made an effort. And what are they going to say? Oh, take your shrimp cocktail and go put it in your car. Come on, nobody's going to say that. So that's my plan. And I also find that planning ahead makes it really simple to stick to. Like if you say to yourself, all right, I'm going to be in this situation, let's just bring something, and then I can have what I bring. And if somebody flat out says to you, no, don't bring anything, I'm going to be offended or whatever, then my plan would be to eat right before you go and just keep yourself mingling. Walk around, talk to everybody, and then this way nobody really is focused on what's in your hand, what's on your plate. It's easy to do that. And then there's always, I hate to do this because I'm not a liar, but you can always say, you know what, I'm just not really feeling hungry right now, or I'm not feeling too good right now, I'll probably eat something a little later. And by then people forget, nobody's watching you. So we all have to get that stuff out of our head. Come on, people. I got a big giant truck in front of me that keeps going in and out of the lanes. Doesn't make any sense. Anywho, so those are some of my tips. As far as the drinking goes, if you are on keto and Optavia, oh, I was supposed to go there. Shoot. I missed my turn. I really don't recommend, and neither do the plans, really recommend the alcohol. I mean, there are some that you can have that don't have carbohydrates in them, like vodka with a diet soda mixed together. That's always been my favorite. But since starting Optavia, I'm in the fat loss phase of the plan. There's no alcohol allowed, so I've been staying away from it. So what, again, I plan on doing, especially when everybody's like, aren't you going to have a drink? I'm just going to come out with, you know what? Yes, I am. And it's some water with lemon. That's my drink. And, it's a good thing by me. It's going to be hot. So drinking water is actually a good thing. So anyway, it's sometimes uncomfortable. Like I'm saying, people are asking, hey, but we just have to understand. And it's okay to say no. This is our journey. And it's okay to decline stuff. It's okay to do that. It will be uncomfortable the first time. After that, it's amazing how people don't approach you as much. Like, they might say, oh, come on, aren't you going to do this? Aren't you going to have that? Come taste this. It's just a holiday, blah, blah, blah. It's one day. If you say no the next time, nobody's going to bother you. And that's so amazing. It's like you have such power over yourself, and why shouldn't you? We should be able to be in control of our lives. And that's one of the things that we learn when we're on a plan like this. It's important to be able to learn to change habits and learn to be strong and learn to say no when you don't want something. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, some people don't even like to tell family and friends that they're on a plan like this, and that's totally fine. Others like to inform everybody so that there is no, temptations. But whatever you choose to do, just know that you have to have the power to say no. It's like drugs, right? You could be in a room and everybody's smoking pot and you don't want any, and somebody says, here, take a hit, and you say, no thanks. Nobody should be pressuring you. It's easy to say no in that situation. But when it comes to food, it's so difficult. It's crazy. And the thing I noticed that's even more crazy is, why do people get offended, or not offended, but why do they feel like they have to say something when you're eating something that's healthy? Like, for instance, I don't want the bread basket. I don't want, cake and cookies and brownies. Why am I looked at funny if I want to eat healthy, right? Do you guys notice that? I sometimes notice that. It's very strange. Where am I turning? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Here I am. I just think that's odd. So that's pretty much what's been on my mind. I hope some of these tips help you, and I hope that you guys all enjoy a safe and happy 4th of July. And if you have any questions or need some tips or advice or whatever, just let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to give you some. I'm trying to find, where in the world am I supposed to be going? I hope you all enjoy and have a safe holiday, and stay on plan, stay focused. No matter what happens, it's all about you. Be selfish, all right? So I'm at motor vehicles, getting my license done. Now I gotta find a parking spot. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Let me know how you guys do. I'd love to hear from you after the holiday, which is during the upcoming week. So keep me posted, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye, guys.